My guests today are violinist Lindsay Deutsch, pianist Jason Stoll, and cellist Mikala Schmitz with Take 3. So give us a quick background on how this group formed.
So we all grew up completely classically. We went to some of the best conservatories in the country. We were in dark basements for our whole life, practicing hours and hours every day. And we loved that. However, we really also like audiences that make some noise and that get really demonstrative with their love for what we're doing. And, that's really hard to find with classical audiences. So we decided, what if we combined classics with pop and merge them and marry them? And here you have Take 3.
Okay. I watched one of your music videos, and it has a very kind of spontaneous feel. It was Stand By Me. So I had kind of a slow intro, then it took this really kind of fun turn. So I was curious, do your arrangements change from performance to performance, and you incorporate any improvisation in your playing?
Sometimes we do incorporate improvisation. Yeah, we do. We have a good time with it, and there's always a framework for it, and then we just sort of work around it and play whatever comes to our heart.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it had kind of some cool kind of solos in it. It felt like almost kind of like jazz solos in the middle.
Yes.
So is that a part of your style?
Jazzy is part of our style. Jazz, country, yeah.
Okay.
We're trying to incorporate it all. But basically all the music that we like to play, we'll play it.
So you guys, I read your bios a little bit. They're all very impressive, obviously. But you perform in this genre-bending trio, and you also perform in formal concert hall settings, switching back and forth in your solo careers, I've noticed as well. So what do you see in the classical music world in particular when you step onto that stage or you work with an orchestra? Are you seeing changes, at least in America, with how classical music is presented and maybe how kind of performing arts organizations promote and present classical music? Is that evolving in the more formal classical music world?
It certainly is. I mean, when you talk to orchestra directors and music directors, they're all really having a struggle nowadays to get audiences in the concert hall. I think there's so much competition nowadays for entertainment. You can go on YouTube and just see the most miraculous concerts right from, your pajamas in your bedroom.
Yeah.
And so to get people out of their houses and to a concert hall to see classical music where everyone's dressed in a tuxedo and it's kind of static, that's a bit of a tough sell. And so luckily for Take 3, we present some of that classical background in history, but we're packaging it in a way, hopefully, that is speaking to the modern listener and the current audiences. And so I think that there is a need for this right now, and we are trying to provide that.
I thought we'd end by asking each of you kind of a two-part question, or you can just answer one part of it. But I wanted to see what you enjoy about touring and performing. I'm sure you didn't get to perform last year, so you're back to performing, but also kind of curious if your tours ever influence the direction your group wants to go. So when you're traveling the country, anything that you experience kind of informs how the kind of music you want to play and present.
Being at home for a year during the pandemic was really hard. The way that we express ourselves is through music. So there's that part of it. But on the other side of it, we learned a lot of new skills. Being at home, I never sang before. Now I started singing. We made a lot of new arrangements. We actually got to play together more than we do when we're on the road.
It's super fun, and especially in getting intimate with my partners, as far as getting to know them.
How intimate have you been?
Don't get too much.
Just like, obviously in a friendly way, family way, you know what I'm saying? Musical way.
Just joking.
But no, it's been really, really fun. Just at the bottom line is just we're really, really thankful to be performing again, after this long hiatus.
As far as feeding off of the audience, it's great to hear the input that we get, because we talk to the audience after all the shows, and they love to come up and tell us, oh, you should play this, you should play that, you should do this and that, we loved this. And so it's really neat to get all of their input and sort of have that ruminating in the background. It's like, oh, maybe that would be a good idea. So that's a fun aspect of it too. They're very eager to give their ideas, and we love to do that, make it special for them.
Well, we're excited to have you come to Fort Worth on October 15th at the ISIS Theater. I'm sure you guys haven't been there yet because it's kind of newly renovated, but it's this beautiful historic theater in the stockyards that's been restored, and it should be an incredible performance space for you guys as well. So we encourage folks to go to take3music.com with the number 3 and click on tour and grab a ticket and check out TAKE3 on October 15th. So Lindsay, Jason, McCullough, it's been fun getting to know you. And we hope you have a fun time in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
We cannot
Great.
wait.
Good deal.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.